Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
And he was quick to react. Well, that's well spotted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's a super give and go.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this?
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Played out to the left flank. Gomez. Now it's Openda.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only
Chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Spread out to the left. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Bilbao with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header comes in! Just off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ghana. True Bangkok United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Aimed beyond the defence. He slings it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
True Bangkok United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And they win it back again.
Ghana.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Crosses it in here.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
True Bangkok United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Gomez. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the counter is on. Garner. And that's been won straight back. Gomez, who's set up one goal so far. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He gets big, in for the pieces, and he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played into space. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Trippier carries the ball down the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Mandas claims it without any fuss. Gomez. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Decent chance!
Shifted it to the flank. Can he spark a counter here? Alcanus.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
True Bangkok United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Almost an hour gone. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that has put paid to that. Gomez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he whips it in. Garner. Bilbao perhaps contemplating their next change here. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Now it's Openda. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Trippier. Just about up to 75 minutes. Threads one in. Openda is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can he find a finish? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alcanus. Nicely weighted ball. Nemecha is having a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
El dorsal 78. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Short changes him with that pass. No way he was going to let him past.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, good ball! Gelhardt! That's a little off target. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. He's picked his way through. Garner. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it into space. Openda is onto this. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Great football, shot and save. It's their second corner of the game. Openda! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nemecha, Gelhardt. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit